Hello, welcome to Intuitive Garden Tarot. My name is Nicole, and I will be doing a reading today looking at the energy for this week, August 11th through the 17th. Just on the heels of the full moon, all kinds of geomagnetic storm activity, earth activity, solar activity. We have our work cut out for us, don't we? Remember, this is a general reading, and if you would like to book a personal reading, you may do so at my website, intuitivegardentarot.org. I encourage you to treat yourself to that experience. It's very unique, delightful, and sometimes very healing and validating as well. So let's see what we have for this week. We're looking at the Knight of Wands, the Four of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, Eight of Swords, Six of Cups, Queen of Swords, and Prince of Wands. All right, so all of the elements are represented here and no major arcana, which is interesting. So let's break it down. In the recent past, you're showing up here with this Ace of Pentacles energy of something new taking form, a whole new cycle of physical awareness. It could be activation of your body, different parts of your body waking up. I'm seeing transformation happening. So you might just be noticing transformation on the physical level in your world. It might be in your body, like I've been saying, or your finances or your material resources. You know how that applies to you. And you're showing up as the Knight of Wands, very passionate, blazing ahead in a state of transformation and creativity. So that makes sense with that new awareness becoming tangible. It seems to have just lit a fire in your belly. I like it. And this new awareness, this new passion, comes also with an understanding of deeper meaning, understanding of a deeper level of what wellness is for you, for your mental health and your physical health, really honoring your own cycles and your need for rest and reflection and self-care. Nature is very important and very grounding always, but it's coming through strongly this week as a place to do reflection and repair. It might be, just simply standing outside your home or your apartment or wherever you dwell, or even just interacting, engaging, and caring for a houseplant or watching nature scenes on a video screen, YouTube, whatever. You know what I'm talking about. Not everyone has access to just always take a walk out in nature or in the forest. So I want to honor that you can have that experience in whatever way it's available to you, and that's really healing this week, and it's restorative. And it's just going to help bring some calm and clarity to all this new energy that's taking form and coursing through you, coursing through your veins. I'm hearing very strong energy of, like I said, creativity, creation. It wants to be transformed, this energy that's waking up in your body or in your world, or these new resources. They really want to be taken to a place that can create transformation or allow for transformation. And the Eight of Swords here at the heart of the reading is very interesting, because this is about rising above limitations, challenges, specifically mental challenges or old beliefs that are very constrictive and painful as well. Wounds are coming through, not just beliefs per se, but old experiences that maybe you're running through in your mental space that you're now finding the strength and the desire to rise above it. I think you're really getting a hang or a sense of a deeper awareness of how limiting it's been, how you've limited yourself. And I really feel like you're ready to set yourself free. And this is amazing. And the Six of Cups is such a sweet energy of nostalgia, childhood memories, childlike energy, soulmate energy, connecting with a friend, a loved one, a partner, and really rising above. So, as you let go of these limitations and see where they've been holding you back from experiencing what you want to experience or expressing yourself in a more playful, loving way instead of just through the intellect, I feel like you're leveling up. And you might even be reconnecting with some of your inner child energy, maybe doing some healing work with this spread here and the reflection and the limitations and the woundings. So good job for you if that's what you're experiencing. This is just saying that it's so worth it, and you're going to feel leveled up if you're not already starting to see that your work is paying off. Back to that Ace of Pentacles in the background, like it's just starting to show. You're starting to see that it's not a hope or something you're imagining is possible. You're reaping the rewards or about to, which I love seeing here. And this Queen of Swords is really standing in her truth of her transformation, in her truth of her cosmic connection and awareness. And she is showing grace. So you might be finding grace for yourself or others or both, or just understanding that there are different levels to our transformation. There's consciousness that transforms, which changes what we believe to be true. It changes, adds to our knowledge, not changes it, it adds to our knowledge. It cultivates wisdom. And I just feel like you're really pulling things together for yourself here in a way that holds your truth and allows for beauty and change, even change of perception of what's true for you. I hope that makes sense. There are new frequencies, again, new awarenesses coming through, and it's transforming your truth and how you sit in your truth. That's how I can make it most clear. And the Prince of Wands, my Technicolor Dreamcoat card here. This is the Magical Mystery Tour card. I love that it's next to this, which is a bit of a magical adventure as well. New territory is opening up. There's much to be excited for. There's a lot of room to create a new experience, a new physical state for yourself. And I think it's a really strong, fertile time for that. This lion here, I just mentioned, we're entering the end of Leo season. That passion about what brings you joy is very strong, or it's becoming really strong. And that might be one of these new truths coming through for you, opening up possibilities, playfulness, transformation. Compare this image of this woman, holding her sword of truth, this Queen of Swords, with this Eight of Swords energy of, gridlock, and there's a heart in the center of that card. If you can see all these swords kind of piercing the heart from different directions and keeping it trapped and stuck. So this space that's opening again is very full of creative potential, and I'm hearing again to step outside of old beliefs, and just even if it's for moments or certain dialogues or moments of pondering, to imagine what it's like to create from nothing you've known before. And I feel like that is ripe right now, and that is where the magic is, because our old thoughts, if we're still creating from a template of what we've already experienced and what we already know, even if some of what we've already experienced and know is beautiful and worth recreating, this is asking you to dabble with letting even that go, because, and I keep hearing exceeds our wildest expectations. That came through in a recent reading. I don't remember which one, but sometime in the past week or two. But life is about to exceed your wildest expectations, and it can do so only when you get out of your own way and put what you know aside and let yourself just be completely in the unknown and the unexpected. And that's when the surprises, the delightful surprises, can come through, because you've been working hard. I feel you have been, or might even be, tired right now. It's been quite a journey, but that fire is now lit in your belly, and I feel like you have a new passion to express yourself, and who you truly are, what your mission is, what your purpose is, what your boundaries are, in a new way, in a new way. So what's not to like about that, right? Just checking which oracle card here wants to bring the final message, and we have the Elemental Empath deck. Let's see how we can tie this together for the week. If this is resonating with you, or if you like this video, please remember to hit the like button, share, subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you. Honor the journey. Just tune into that image. Did I not say a fire in your belly, some kind of creative force? Here it is. And look at all that energy depicted coming out of this womb space that is so ripe. It's just about ready to be born into full expression. And I feel that this is really talking about you. You might also be bringing a new life in, whether you're male or female, with a partner doing that. You might be literally experiencing that now or soon, but this is very much about being in the earth element, creating something into reality. As I said, something starting to show that is manifesting in the tangible 3D reality, and that's awesome. So the message underneath, again, it says honor the journey, the number 4, which is very much a number of stability. And that's coming up here too with this 4 of Swords. Your stability is going to come from nature, honoring your physical needs, making sure you're getting the rest you need, as well as time for meditation and reflection. Because there's so much that's changing and taking form, and your body, mind, and spirit needs some time to integrate that. So the deeper messages underneath honor the journey say, don't rush, experience life, respect others, and allow messes. So that came up in last week's reading as well. And I know personally, others I know people in their world, we can all concur that there is a lot of upheaval, a lot of things, people, situations breaking down. This is a global experience and it is messy. The demolition process is not guaranteed to be clean. In fact, it really isn't supposed to be. But that is a part of the journey, is that it isn't always perfect and you're not always going to be perfect, and that is okay. So hopefully you have good friend connections and soulmates and playmates. If not, hopefully your connection to yourself and your inner child is deepening and allowing yourself to grow without fear of judgment or ridicule for a mistake, something like that. And don't rush. That was the title of last week's message, Slow Your Roll. As I mentioned last week, I don't think this energy is going to let up anytime soon. I hear from some people that, they're just putting, it seems, only a positive spin on this energy, and there's a lot of positive stuff happening in this energy, and transformation and new change and growth, as I've been talking about. But it comes with its bumps and its challenges. So I think you're going to be in a most empowered, peaceful, potential space by slowing down and allowing whatever it is that you feel needs to change right now or you want to change right now, by just giving it time and focusing on accepting what is the way it is while still working towards what you would like to change. It's a delicate balance, I know, but you can do it. And if you would like to consult with me, remember, one-on-one, we can explore any questions or concerns you have and see what energy comes through and advice just for you. If you want to book a reading with me, I'd love to help you with that. Until next time, take care. Bye-bye.